Good morning. It's a Sunday morning. Wind is starting to howl. We're talking, could be 50-mile-an-hour winds today. We're washing up the last of the what needs washing. 7230 in the woods brush hog. Did I finish corn stalks? No, not completely. I think we got 160 acres that we didn't do, but I'm not going to worry about it. They'll disc under. So they're talking snow next week. Temperatures in the 30s. So friend who's a boy is washing it up, and I'm going back over to the shop. We shut the shop up yesterday, turned the heat on, and of course couldn't get the heat to come on. And I'll show you when we get over there why. Look, it's the supervisor. I left him over here, even though it's only like 40 some degrees in here. We got the curtain closed so we can turn the heat on, and I flipped the switch and nothing yesterday. So the thermostat says heat on, should be working. I followed the thermostat wires up. I took the cover off the heater. Where am I pointing? Y'all should try and point in the camera sometime. Right there. I put those two wires together to bypass, nothing. So I took a drill, plugged it into this outlet, the drill worked. I followed the conduit along the wall, plugged the drill into the different outlets along the wall, and it worked. And as you can see, that switch goes up, goes over. There's a double outlet right there, and then it goes through that coiled flexible wire over to the heater. I put the ladder up, plugged the drill in there, nothing. That's when I knew it had to be in the switch. Now if you look here, you'll see this trim piece on the wall is all dented to shit down here, smashed in. The wall is all kind of black. Well, when they delivered them 480 80R50 tires this spring for the 8235, apparently the truck pulled in. I wasn't here that day. The tire guy had the truck delivered directly here. Truck pulled in, they were rolling them off. Apparently one of them got away from him, Frank said, and hit there, and the jolt must have screwed that switch up. My cousin David's coming over. He's got switches because my cousin Ronnie, his brother, who you will have seen in that drone footage when I did his corn, he has a coal business, sells coal stoves, so he's got switches. Because what I did to find out is I just took this jumper wire, touched it to each screw, and sure enough, the heater took off. So we have a bad switch that I think went bad when that tire slammed against the wall this spring. So we're putting a new switch in, and then we can turn the heat on so that it's not 43 degrees in here anymore. Huh, buddy? Let's get some heat in this place, right? What do you think? What do you think? Let's get it to 60, not 43. All right, my cousin was just here. We got that taken apart. The switch he had was not as heavy as the switch that was in there. So he is off to, we have a hardware store, probably, it's not our local one here in town. It's called Right Way Hardware over towards Phoenix Way. It's probably 15-20 minute drive. They're open on Sundays, so that's a good thing. And he figures they'll probably have that right size switch, because for a small hardware store, it's amazing around here. Our small hardware stores in these small towns have more shit than the big chain hardware stores do. So they're off to get me a switch. As soon as friend who's a boy is done, Barb's coming over. We're gonna get the back door open on the addition, get that put away. I got a few extra of the cab freshes left, so I'm gonna take them out back, here where the equipment is and just throw them around somewheres. I do have a rat poison box back there that I refilled the bait. I gotta check the ones around the bins. I filled them before harvest, but I gotta check, see if they need them. So the only thing that'll sit up front here is obviously we leave the generator for when the power goes out. And this spot right here, the 5115 with the snowplow will sit in. I can't talk this morning, which by the way, we put that on yesterday. I didn't film that because that's the son of a bitch to put on sometimes. So there's usually swearing involved, but holy shit, the wind is kicking up. So the Degelman 3500 snowplow was put on. We are ready for winter. Look at this shit blowing around the driveway here. Oh, looks like the friend who's a boy is done, so time to go over there. New switch is in. Heater is on. Pumping some good heat. Gone from 44 to 54 already. I got it set on 60, so supervisor's liking it. I lifted the friend who's a boy up on the snowplow here to tie the top up there, so the curtain's fairly tight. So she's working. I put some boards along the bottom of the door during the winter. I just have to move them when I obviously get the tractor out, because this will come out to plow snow and this will come out during the winter to run augers when we sell corn and beans. That way I never have to plug a tractor in because it's always in here in the heat. My weather stripping along this side of the door is still in pretty good shape. I just noticed over here on this side, it's not. I need to find some new weather stripping. And my piece of foam between the door has got spots where it's ripped. So I guess really cold days, I'll just shove some paper towels in there for now or something. But I need to get some new weather stripping for that, but I didn't pay any attention to it and realized that it was that bad. So, because we were busy. What can I say? Right? Right? You're always busy, aren't you? Yeah, you're just busy as hell, huh, dog? So everything is put away back there that's going to be put away. It worked out pretty good. The only thing, which you already saw in previous video, is the Terradisc and that new chisel plow, which I can't wait to use. That thing looks like a bear. But that is under the corn crib, so it's basically out of the elements. I mean, yes, it'll get some wind and snow through there a little, but I gotta take care of that sometime, do something with it. That's that motor that I don't know whether to rebuild it or what. It's noisy as hell. That's the one that came off the top of the grain leg. I gotta do something with it. So, but we are sealed up for the winter. Oh look, he's really liking the heat now. I'll have to get him another doggy bed and bring it over here. And yes, he is an outdoor dog. He always has been. He has multiple beds in the barn where he sleeps. But if it gets really cold during the winter, you know, if it's gonna go down to 10 below or something, I put him in here where he's in the heat. But you will see this winter, this dog will, even at going to be 12 in February, will go out and roll around in the snow when it's 10 degrees, snowing, blowing. He loves the outdoors. He is not an indoor dog. So, but he's laying on his cardboard. I don't know why and how that cardboard got left there this summer, but he started laying on it. So I just left it there all summer. And as you might be able to hear, she just kicked off. 61 degrees. It's set at 60, but it usually will go maybe one over when it kicks off. It's kind of nice in here. And the wind is howling outside. And up here next to my John Deere clock, I have a John Deere, you know, cheapo dial heater, and you can see that reads about 62 or 3 probably, but that's kind of in direct line with the heater. So basically we keep it just warm enough in here that you can, I'm actually hot with this outer shirt on, so, but you can run around in here with a sweatshirt on and do whatever you got to do. And you know, if the snowmobiles are in here later this winter, right now the gator's staying in here because hunting season's, well, Crossbow is open now. I was gonna go this afternoon, but not in 50-mile-an-hour winds. So this next week is Crossbow, and then our rifle season starts. So I'll just end this video, and we'll see what we get for the next video. Oh, license plates, farm plates off of the 10-wheeler. Little update there. 10-wheeler is back. Mechanic called yesterday, or texted me Friday. I was chopping stock, so Barb and I went and picked it up yesterday. He's got it actually running really good, but there is a fairly big auction site here in Waterloo, which is, I don't know, a half an hour away from us. They're having an auction the first Saturday in December, I guess it is, like December 5th. We are going to put the 10-wheeler in it, bring whatever it brings. If we buy a third truck again, we want to get another automatic and a diesel, because those are just so sweet. Don't know if we will. I mean, we did pretty good with the place 6 miles away, getting the corn back here with just the 2 trucks. And next year should be a little better anyhow, because the guy who bought one of the house over there, who owns part of the land, if you recall in previous 3 or 4 videos ago, I told you there's like 4 landowners over there on that 60-acre farm, the way it's been split up. But the one guy is retired that came up from Long Island, Charlie Sillick. He said he's looking for something to do. And his wife's family down there in Suffolk County had a 400-acre potato farm, so it's not like you're an idiot when it comes to farming, huh, Charlie? I can say that because I know he's going to watch this. So if we put him in a truck next fall, constantly have trucks running as we're filling, I don't know if we'll need the 3rd truck, but if we get one, we're going to get a diesel and automatic, so we have 3 of them that are diesels and automatics. So I'm going to end this. Next video might be a hunting video. I don't know. So give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.